Death is the one truth nobody can escape. Rich or poor, intelligent or ignorant, powerful or weak, every person walks toward the same ending. Yet most people spend their entire lives pretending death does not exist. We distract ourselves with entertainment, endless scrolling, meaningless arguments, and temporary pleasures. Because silence reminds us of something terrifying. Time is running out. The ancient Roman philosophers of Stoicism believed that thinking about death was not depressing, it was necessary. They practiced something called memento mori, which means, remember that you will die, not to create fear, but to destroy illusion. Because when you truly understand that life is temporary, fake problems begin to disappear. You stop caring about impressing people. You stop wasting years seeking approval. You stop postponing your dreams. Death becomes a mirror that reveals what actually matters. The philosopher Socrates once said that fearing death is pretending to know something we do not know. Maybe death is darkness, maybe it is peace, maybe it is nothing at all. But humans fear uncertainty more than reality itself. Think about it. Before you were born, there was infinite silence, no pain, no suffering, no fear. And yet somehow we are terrified of returning to that same silence. The philosopher Arthur Schopenhauer believed that human life is driven by endless desire. We chase success, love, money, power, believing these things will save us from emptiness. But eventually, death reminds us that nothing external can last forever, and maybe that is why people fear death so deeply. Because death destroys the illusion of control. No matter how carefully you plan your future, life can end unexpectedly. That truth is uncomfortable. But it is also liberating, because once you accept death, you become harder to manipulate. You no longer live according to society's expectations. You stop acting like you have infinite time. Most people live as if they are immortal. They delay happiness, delay purpose, delay change. I'll start later. I'll become better tomorrow. I'll follow my passion someday. But someday is dangerous, because someday can disappear. The philosopher Martin Heidegger believed that awareness of death gives life authenticity. In simple words, only when you realize your time is limited do you begin to live honestly. Death gives value to life. Imagine if humans lived forever. Moments would lose meaning, love would lose urgency, dreams would lose importance. The reason sunsets feel beautiful is because they do not last. The reason life matters is because it ends. And maybe the real tragedy is not death itself. Maybe the real tragedy is reaching the end of life and realizing you never truly lived.